Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Men vs Women. Once again, Mexi couldn't be with us today, but for filling in for her is the lovely
Marie. Hi guys, I'm an aspiring actress, and today we have Bethany Boateng. Where can we find you?
Hi everyone, you can find me on YouTube. My YouTube channel is literally Bethany Boateng, and it's all about my cancer journey.
And today we have Marlon, and what do you do?
I'm a singer-songwriter. You can find me at Marlon Jay Music on all social media. Girls' DMs in the comment box.
Mad to. Okay. So the topic of the week, what's the topic of the week?
Okay, the topic of the week is sex and the stigmas that come with sex. So we're gonna get some opinions from Bethany and see how she feels about it.
Okay, so like one night stands.
Yeah, how do you feel about one night stands?
How do I feel about one night stands? They're there, they happen.
Okay.
If that's what you do, that's what you do.
Okay.
Do I think it's something that should be done long term?
No.
I feel like if it's a phase that you're going through, then
So it's just like a little period that you
like
just go through it.
Yeah, go for it. Do what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't expect nothing from it. Like I feel like girls may get a bit emotionally involved.
Yeah. But it's not.
I don't think it's that. I feel like
if
you're gonna have a one night stand, you need to know that that's what it is. It's just literally one
So
night.
you should know what it is then.
Yeah, like don't
expect anything else.
No.
I ain't gonna call you.
No call.
I know it's a bit harsh, like, but don't expect breakfast in the morning. You're not gonna, like, I feel like if it's a one night stand, it's a one night stand.
Get your stuff and go.
Get your
Get
stuff
in the
and go. Like, make sure you've got your Uber ready for 3 a.m. for you to go home. That's my notion of it. Like, if you're there till morning, that's a bonus, and it was a very good night. But I don't think you should ever go with a one night stand. Yeah, I've never had one, but that's what I would assume the situation would be. Yeah.
Okay. And your thoughts?
I don't mind it. If you're down for it, you're down for it, or if you're both down for it personally. But
Have you ever had a one night stand yourself?
I knew he was gonna ask me
I
that.
was waiting to ask.
No, I haven't. But
Oh,
I would love. No, I would. No, actually, I haven't. Next question.
What's the next question?
Okay, the next question is, we're going to speak about the slag tag. Yes.
Ooh.
Controversial.
If no one knows what that means, a slag tag is a name that a girl gets given when she's been around the block a couple of times. So we're going to speak about that. What do you feel about men tagging women as slags? And
It's unfair. I feel like women get tagged or labelled a lot more harshly about when it comes to sex and being promiscuous than guys do.
why do you think that is?
It's just mentality and how society is that girls are not supposed to do that kind of thing. So I feel like women, there's just a lot more stigma attached to women sleeping around than there are for men, which is not. I think it's that whole lock and key.
Okay.
Men,
okay.
I know the like. There's only one key that should open the lock.
So what about the keys opening the doors? Shouldn't there just be one key for a door?
That's basically
So that's one
the
key.
thing, that one
that's
key.
It. Yeah.
There should be one.
Not
key
many
for a
keys.
lock.
No
There
cutting
shouldn't-
keys,
there-
basically.
There you go. Yeah, you got it. You shouldn't be
Cutting
cutting.
Don't you think women should be able to enjoy themselves without getting that?
Definitely.
I personally
Definitely.
think we're human. We're both human.
Yeah.
There's no need to put a label on a woman and we're both human. We have the same desires, the same thoughts. So
Correct.
why not?
Correct. So there shouldn't be no slut tag. It should
I
just be
don't.
like enjoying yourself. If that's what you like to do, that's what you like.
As
to
long
do.
as you're not hurting anyone, I don't think there should be any tags. I think you're just
I
enjoy
feel
yourself,
like
have fun.
each to their own. If that's what you want to do and you're comfortable with doing it, then there you go. But I think it's more of a society thing
Yeah.
than a personal, like, no one's going to go out and call themselves a slut. No guy calls themselves a slut for sleeping around. If anything, a guy will rate himself
It's a high
for his
five type of
conquest
thing.
kind of thing. So why can't a girl do the same thing?
Yeah.
That's what I
Do you think she's correct?
yeah, I couldn't agree less. And
Yeah. So you think one door, one key?
I mean, it's not happening all the time. Like some girls want to experiment,
Okay.
and then they're free to do that. There's like nothing's holding them down.
So they're cool to experiment until the time they want to get into a relationship. Then that's it. It's done.
I personally think so, yeah. Because then that's a whole different ball game. If you're in a relationship, you're telling someone else that I'm willing for it to just be us two forever or for however long we're going to be together. And I think you stick to that, innit?
Yeah. So the only time it's wrong is when you're in a relationship and you're carrying on being
Yeah.
you're carrying on having sex with different people.
So the lock and key should be when you're in a relationship.
Yeah, lock it up when you're in a relationship. Okay, let's move on to the next question, guys. Do you want to start this one? This one's a very juicy one.
1, 2, 3, 4. Body counts. Talk about body counts. I don't want to ask you directly, but how do you feel? Do you feel?
I don't really agree with it. I think it's just, especially for guys, it's their way to say, yeah, look at me, bro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna brag off my body count.
And do you rate a woman on her body count as well? So if she's got
if a woman said, "Look at me, bro, I've slept with 10 guys."
I personally don't.
That attractive to you?
I wouldn't care.
Thank you.
So you wouldn't care. But what if you were trying to pursue a relationship with her and this was your wife potentially?
Then obviously she's kind of gone out beforehand and she's experimented.
She's a human,
and then now she wants me.
Okay, so you'd be happy with the fact that she's done with all of that and it's just you now.
But then let's say if your boys know her and they keep on saying,
Yeah.
Back in the day, back in the day.
And that time she was.
Yeah, that was
back in the day. Okay, I like that.
Okay. How about you? Would you ask your partner how many people he's slept with?
I would ask.
You would ask?
Yeah. Like, that's just me. Like, why?
See, that would mess me up. I can't do that.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to ask, and if it was a high number, I wouldn't feel like a bit some type of way. I probably would, but I would still want to know.
Okay.
And my notion is that if I was serious about pursuing the relationship, it wouldn't have any stand on whether I said go forward. I just want to know for knowing's sake.
Yeah.
If you could tell me a few names, I'd want to know.
That's beautiful.
I just need to know, not to say what I'm up against, but like, as I said, if your number is high, that means there's a lot of situations for people to make reoccurrences in their lives. And my notion is I need to know if we're going down this road and say we want to pursue this relationship. I need to know if someone's name pops up in your phone. Oh yeah, she's a girl with a question mark. Why is she still calling?
Okay,
you see what I mean? Like,
so you remember the name.
Yeah, not to say I want to use it to start an argument or anything like that, but not being funny. Yes, your number might be high, but we now need to know that that's then, and none of these people should be coming forward. So if you say, oh yeah, I just bumped into Mary Sue. No, Mary Sue can't be, we don't talk to Mary Sue no more.
But then what if he had relationships with them, but they're friends now? So could Mary Sue still be a friend because she slept with your man?
Friend?
Yeah.
If Mary Sue's cool with me and I'm cool with Mary Sue, then we're all cool. If Mary Sue doesn't like me, but she just wants to keep the friendship between you two, then we're not fine.
That's not cool.
You see what
That's
I mean?
not a thing.
Okay,
Like, I don't have a problem with your ex-girlfriend, or your ex-girlfriend has a problem with me. That's how my notion. So if your ex-girlfriend can't sit at a table with me and break bread and have a conversation, then why are you talking to her?
But if she can, then Mary Sue's okay then.
Yeah, as long as I would need to meet her. My notion is because you have to.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
But if I've met my partner's ex-girlfriend. I think she's a lovely person.
Oh, you're a good person.
That's very mature.
You're very good.
That's very mature. I like that.
She's
That's very
absolutely
mature.
lovely as a person. I say it all the time.
Very mature.
But we're not friends or anything like that. But respectful, and I think that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about honesty, isn't it? Body count. I mean, do you think it's a conversation that happens when you start to talk to someone? Is it coming up conversation? This happens that you talk about.
I think it comes up in the get to know you
Yeah.
stage, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
And if that person's honest, like if you ask, I don't know, your partner or your partner asks you and you're honest about it, do you respect them more?
Yeah, because I'd hate to find out later down the line, wouldn't you? Like, you told me it was 5, and then you
then
know,
all of a sudden,
2 years in,
15.
you find it was 50. Like, whoa! Like, oh, yeah. I just feel like once it's out the way, it's out the way. Just get it done with.
Yeah.
cool. Thank you guys for that. Very interesting.
Very interesting. Okay, guys, while we're on the topic of sex, I want to know just how important sex is to you. Like,
Is it a deal
by
breaker?
important, exactly.
Yeah.
Is it a deal breaker? If you're with someone and, you know, their sex isn't quite up to scratch, do you bounce? Do you go? Do you try and make it work?
Or do you
What
stay?
do you do?
Right.
Who wants to go first?
You, me?
But you can figure-
Well, for me, if it was bad for me, I'd tell her, but I'd expect her to tell me as well. Because then obviously you can kind of work things out together that way, and that's what helps both of you kind of progress. Otherwise, you're just kind of shitting on the other person.
So a trip to Ann Summers.
basically.
Yeah, a little kinky.
Bit of that.
Maybe.
Bit of that.
Bit of
Depending.
that.
But it's just finding ways to kind of spice things up.
Yeah.
And then I guess it will just kind of work out the way. But I have heard that if you're both in love, sex when you're in love is a lot better than normal.
I've heard that as well.
I believe that.
More connection, I guess, isn't it? You're more connected to that person, and it's more emotional than just sex.
Because I think what we have to understand here, sex is deeper than how we see it. Like, we just see it as the physical end, but think about it. Like, you're intertwined with someone. That's the closest you can get with another human. You're literally inside of each other.
Details.
It's deep. It's so deep. It's spiritual as well. Like, you have people that when they're so connected, they come together because it's a deep connection. It's deep, and I agree with that whole love thing.
What about you? What's your thoughts?
My notion is that sex shouldn't be your relationship. Sex is the cherry on the top. So to say that is sex as a deal breaker, what was your relationship based on in the first place?
Okay.
So that's how I view it.
Okay.
And I definitely agree with if it's not working for one of you or both of you, deal with it together. Like, especially if you're in it for the long haul. Like, if you're in a relationship 1 year in, to be honest, if you're 1 year in and it's still not working, I'm a bit confused.
Why was you there for that duration of time?
I'm still confused.
Why was you
because by then you should have already sorted this out already.
But let's say if you're like two people that don't say anything, both of you are kind of like not shy, but you're both like.
What, 1 year into a relationship and you're that shy?
It's mad, isn't it? I know some people are like that though. Some people are like that.
But don't you think with time that will bring you out of it? Because
that's what
it
I'm
should
thinking.
do.
Like,
Yeah, it should do. It should do. But it's not everyone.
1 year, but it's still quite early. You know, you're still in that first year happiness. But ultimately, the success, in my personal opinion, the success of any relationship is communication, right?
Boom, communication.
So, if we're gonna go there, communication. If you can't communicate, what are you doing together in the first place?
that's true. Can you agree with that?
Yep.
Can we,
There we go.
you look so dodgy in there.
I don't feel like you agree with that, bro.
Yeah, he's like, I just don't want to fight today. You can fight, it's
No,
fine.
I'm not. I agree.
Yeah?
You agree, yeah?
I agree with that, yeah.
Okay.
You guys look at me as like
Communication
Chinese
is key.
boys are boys.
Okay, what made you do communicate with her and like you told her maybe something that she could do, she doesn't do this. Like, what do you do then?
Well, then I want to try to find a way around it because there isn't one way to do something.
Oh, so there's different angles you can take.
There's different angles you can attack.
Is there really though, with sex, is there different angles you can take?
I feel
Definitely.
like
I think with sex is just plain and simple. It's good or it's bad.
Yeah.
If it ain't good and it's been 1 year, it's not going to get any good. We need to let this go. I'm not saying from my point.
So what do you do? What, you break up with the person and say, you know what? Babes, the sex wasn't that good.
Yeah, how do you
I can't
end
be
it?
with you anymore.
sex could not be the only reason why I'm breaking up with that person. It will have to be
The fact that you didn't communicate and you
it
didn't
has
listen.
to be a group of things.
But then sex can
With-
bring that on though. 'Cause
Then I think that's right. I feel like it can be the start of many things potentially. But I could never ever say I'm going to break up with Jen based on that one thing.
would you?
No. I would like to
Be honest, would you
I'd
break
like
up
to be
with her if her sex game wasn't good?
Not really, no.
Would you be tempted to
I mean, if she was like proper wife material, then
Yeah.
yeah, I'd keep that going, man.
So you wouldn't have a bit of mashed potato on the side?
Yeah, exactly. Would you be tempted to go to someone else? Imagine you had
And
that-
it's just for sex, it's just
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sex.
yeah,
You
yeah.
love this
No,
one.
I'm kind of loyal, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah?
I'm quite loyal.
But you said kind of loyal.
No, I'm loyal.
I didn't clock that. I didn't clock that.
How do
Cut
you
it.
become
What's the kind of loyal? Talk to me. I don't know. What's the kind of loyal? What does
I
that
mean,
I thought it was loyal or you're not loyal.
as coming from like my perspective, like as a musician, I'm kind of bit bait, and then there's always different people that are coming to you now.
Okay,
So
that's
it's like-
understandable.
I hear that. Okay,
Hence why I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, cool. Thank you guys for that.
Thank
Very,
you.
very
interesting comments. Very.
interesting?
Once again, guys, we've come to the part of the show where the men face off in a friendly competition with the women. This week's game is...
Heads up. I said it too fast, didn't it?
It's
It's
okay,
cool.
it's okay, it's okay,
We're
it's
going to show you an example of how the game goes. This is how it goes. So we pick a topic. It can be music, it can be animals, it can be films. And this time I'm going to pick a movie. No, actually, no.
Movies, yeah?
Yeah, okay, movies.
Movies, okay.
Movies. Yeah. So I place the phone.
Okay. Yes, go.
Okay, I place the phone on my forehead. Then it should say what it is, and then you, the person on my team, needs to describe what it is without saying the actual word. Okay, so quick example.
4-letter female name.
A 4-letter female name. Mary.
No, it rhymes with Brucey.
Lucy. Brat. And that's how you roll.
Oh,
That's
okay.
how we do it.
That's alright.
Yeah,
that's
I
okay.
saw that.
Yeah,
My mind just
yeah.
went
Maybe we
blank.
should go as a
Yeah, we should be a team.
That's alright, man.
Okay, well, who's going to start first?
I think you should
The
flip a
guys,
coin.
the guys.
Flip a
I'll
coin.
Yeah.
Flip a coin.
yeah.
Good thing I've got
I
a
think that's
coin
fair.
in my pocket somewhere. Here.
Okay.
Okay, heads or tails?
Heads. Always heads.
Here we go for tails.
And tails it is.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that. Okay, should I do the...
I'll do the describing because I'm not
You
gonna.
gotta win, man.
What are people
Like-
doing? We don't talk-
Listen, just end it there because we're going to win. You
No,
know
trust-
that,
I
right? You
got
know
faith
that,
in you,
right?
bro.
Okay,
Faith in you,
movies,
bro.
yeah?
Movies, okay.
So guys, we're doing movies.
Let's do this.
Okay, do you want to give us a little countdown there? We have 1 minute.
Oh my lord.
Come on, Bethany.
You've been
Framed!
no, the drink. You've been
Tangoed!
mhm.
Is it up or down?
And then
Money? Oh.
another begin with
Cash! You've been cashed off.
No.
Oh. You...
Oh, I'm so bad.
This is so
Pass!
Okay, pass it. Go up.
How do you... Okay.
Pass. I'm gonna bother
Pass.
okay, it's the limit. It's the limit.
The
Up
top. The top.
there. No, outside.
The peak.
no,
the sky.
outside.
The sky.
Yeah, sky. Yeah, and then what's opposite of low?
High.
Yeah, so
Sky high.
yeah. Next, yeah, you got it right. Oh, she's the woman in Beauty and the Beast, but
Bella.
no, the evil witch.
Cruella de Vil.
No, that's 101 Dalmatians.
The sea.
No, okay, pass. You're not gonna get it.
Pass.
No,
Down.
yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. Oh,
that
was one.
Are you? That wasn't 1 minute.
That really was.
Like 5
Hey,
seconds.
mate, we have to win.
Yeah.
I've got to try my hardest, man.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
It's actually really hard on you.
That is hard,
Alright, cool.
13 years of school, man.
I had the same 13 years.
Okay, let's send some negative energy.
Yeah, you just said
Not your mom. I said it. Go up.
that was pass.
That's cheating.
Writing a letter. Pass. I'm the Rock. I just come up from the dead and I'm a horse.
Oh,
Return of the
I am a horse.
Almost.
Scorpion King.
No.
Return of the
No, it's the third one.
no, you don't know it.
Oh, okay.
We won.
It's a musical, one of the longest musicals in London.
No.
It's French.
It's French. Les Michel.
No,
Yes.
no,
He said Les Michel. That's not a real
No, it is
thing.
Les Michel.
Hey, don't worry
Say
about
Les
that,
Michel.
man.
What's it called?
Les
Les
Mis.
Michel.
no.
Les Michel.
You need to do this
Guys,
again.
going.
It's another planet.
Planet Mars. Planet Mars.
Three.
Oh,
No,
Two.
no.
1.
Oh no,
He
no.
climbs a
Okay.
building. And he
Spider-Man.
saves a woman.
Spider-Man. Oh.
No.
I know King Kong.
King Kong. Oh.
Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Wait, hold on. That's wrong as well. Sorry, look.
Les Miserable.
He said he climbs the
And then
building.
How do you say?
We don't watch
How do you say it? How do
Just
you
say
say it?
Les Mis.
Les Mis.
Les Mis.
Oh.
Les Mis.
So we both got one.
Les Mis.
We
Yeah.
both draw.
Yeah.
Did we
Yeah.
draw?
Yeah, you got one. You
I
got
can live
one.
with that.
Whew, nah.
We got one.
It's
That's
gotta be
why
a
we got
winner.
like.
We got one
Killer,
each.
should we do one
Okay,
more?
I think we should
Okay.
do the
Kill
animal
around.
one. We should do the animal.
Animals. Let's see how
Yeah,
smart we are.
animals,
Let's see how
animals,
smart.
Animals.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Pressure.
You're trying to kill me.
Okay.
Let's flip it around.
Let's
I think
switch it.
switch around.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
switch
switch it.
Oh, so I got to do the guessing.
Yeah, I've got to.
Okay, so are you ready?
Yeah.
This guy's making me laugh.
Let's do this. You should be.
Wow.
Okay, it's a big kind of bear, but it's not a bear, and it's white and it has black eyes.
Panda.
Yeah, but it's a
Polar bear. Panda. No.
yes. Yeah, panda.
How do I pass it? How do I correct it? Is it pass?
Down to they move sideways and they're in the sea. What? They're like, they move sideways.
There's no such
Sideways
animal.
and
There's
they're
no
in
such
the sea.
animal. There's no such
And then
animal.
Crab.
yes! It's in the sea. It's pink
Squid? No.
when you eat it. It's pink when you eat it. And it has a rich kind of taste and it's nasty and it's oily.
You don't like?
It's pink.
Prawn?
And you can eat it raw as well. It's,
Sushi?
no, it's a fish.
Sushi.
It's a.
Nah.
You have it with meals. Pass. No, go down. No.
Oh, that was
That's cheating.
Okay, wait.
You got
That
two,
was
you got
only
two.
one that we did.
You got two.
That is
What's the fish
hard.
one?
Thank you.
Salmon.
Oh.
I'll take that last one into account.
And then there was a giant panda.
Alright, so we got two.
What's
You
a
got to beat
giant
two. You
panda?
got
A
to beat
panda is
two.
a panda. They all come. No. Oh, that's an easy one.
Mowgli, Jungle Book, the black animal.
Panther.
Yes.
The hell was
Never forgets. It never forgets.
Remy's actually quite good.
It never forgets. What never forgets? What animal never forgets?
Oh, I don't know, bro.
It's the big animal. One of the biggest animals.
Oh, elephant.
No.
Yeah. So you didn't say giant.
No, but that's different.
You didn't say giant panda.
A giant is a describing word.
It starts with R. Moon.
Moon.
It starts with R. Moon. What rhymes with moon? It starts with R. It's an animal.
Room.
No. R starts with R.
Oh.
R. And it starts with and it rhymes with moon. No, it starts with R, bro.
Nah, it's good enough.
Don't worry about it. Hen.
A chicken.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know.
What the-
Oh, okay.
No, what
It's
is that?
black and it's like I think it sticks on you. No. We won
pagans.
though.
Oh my
Wait, how much did you win though?
They got 3.
We got 3.
Oh, we got.
Raccoon, bro.
Oh, raccoon.
No, but you
should've
said
about the
moon,
eyes. I think they got
moon.
like
Come
panda
on,
eyes.
bro.
The raccoons do. I think we could've
So, by clear default, I think we won.
What? We didn't
No,
care about
because
that.
you said elephant, and elephant
No,
seal.
Yeah,
but
no,
hold on,
I
yeah.
No, the difference is a giant panda
But she didn't say
is still a
giant.
panda. An elephant seal does not look like an elephant. So
Still
I
got
think,
elephant in the name.
I
I don't
think
even know what that is. What is-
exactly.
what is-
I do believe that you got 2.
No, but you
No,
guys still got one.
No, we got 2 the last time.
No,
We're not
because you
denying
cheated.
that. Okay, we are denying that we got 1, 2.
Yeah, because you
I think we
cheated,
won, man, bro. We won,
No.
man. This is
My
take
G.
the
You know what?
win.
Whatever.
So,
it
because
doesn't,
of this
it
episode.
doesn't matter. They won this. They won this.
They
But
won.
guys,
You can
the
win at
war
a
is not
game.
over.
Women,
Okay, you
win
won the
no,
battle.
win at other things that are more important in life than heads up. So I'm fine. You can have heads up.
It's bad. Thank you, guys. That was very entertaining.
Thank you
I enjoyed
so
that. That
much,
was really
yes.
good. That was really good. Well done, bro.
Very
cool, man.
So guys, it's that time again for a crazy story. And this crazy story is kind of an old story. But here it goes a
Yeah.
bit like this.
Okay, so there's a couple. The woman's pregnant, but she's mad horny, and they're shopping in Westfield, White City. So they're near the seat area, and they've got their kids with them as well. I'm not too sure how old the kids are, but she starts to perform oral sex on her partner. Now I'm talking where the seats are in White City. So there's people walking past, and he just whips it out.
And her kids are
The
there.
kids are there, but the
They're
kid,
all shopping.
the kid decides to come to the mother, I think, and she says like, and they push her away.
So the child gets pushed out of the way.
Yeah,
So she-
Mummy's handling something.
Yeah.
1 minute.
yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what do you guys? Do you think this is? Have you ever heard of this before?
I've heard the story.
You've heard the story, okay?
It's bloody disgusting.
What
You would not
disgusted
do
you
this.
in the story though?
I think the more of the shock factor was that the children were there.
Okay.
That's me being a parent.
Oh, so
Like,
yeah, and you.
Yeah. So not only doing this in front of your children, and the fact that you have the cheek to push your child away so you can
Yeah, 'cause
continue
That's not right.
is
Is it?
not on
Yeah.
as a parent. And if this is what they do out in public, Lord knows what do they get up to when they're at home
It's crazy. It's
behind
crazy.
closed doors. Is that's.
Would you ever do something like this?
Nope. I mean, but I think that's their kind of way of keeping their sex interesting.
Which is fine.
Oh, public places.
Which if you
With
want
kids around.
if you want to be spontaneous and that innovative or whatever, that's fine. Just not with your children around.
I mean, but allow White City as well, man. At least Stratford.
Oh yeah, because Stratford's got a place where you can keep the kids, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. So are you guys saying that it's Stratford's fault then? I mean, it's Westfield's
yeah.
fault for not having the proper,
Yeah.
you know.
So we blame Westfield.
Exactly.
Yeah, because they should have.
You're
They
saying
should know that I want to give my
there was
man
a
oral.
creche. So basically, there should be a creche for children in the shopping centre.
Yeah.
So parents can do whatever they like to
Take
do.
yourself to the
Listen,
toilet.
they have to think of everything. They have to think of everything.
Don't
They're
lie,
catering
man.
for
If you-
people.
if
They
you
have
sound
to.
like you
If
would do
you
it.
saw them- if you saw them beaten right in front of you, what would be the first thing you do? The first thing I do is I whip on my Snapchat. I'd be like, yo, look at
Straight
these.
away, 100%.
Part of me would be like, oh my gosh, did you see that?
Yeah.
Are the kids still around when they're beaten?
But then
No kids.
Then it's fine.
I'm still. What if the kids weren't there?
If they're in a
if it was
creche.
just
If it was just two people,
expressing their love
so
for each
I
other.
would have to walk. You know when you walk past and you go backtrack and you go back.
Yeah, like,
Why
did I
do you
see that?
And then I think I don't know. I think I'll just freeze. I think part of me will just freeze and watch.
I think my whole
Like
problem
what?
with this whole story is
Yeah,
that
go on.
they got banned from London
I think-
because of what they did.
But
But
Oh,
then
that's fine. That's okay.
I feel like they need to be their children were there. I don't care. My main issue is that their children were there.
Yeah, that's the main
Yeah.
thing.
I think that's the main
That's
thing. Like,
disrespect, yeah.
so do you think the judgment was right then for them to be
To be
banned
banned from
from
London?
the whole of London?
yeah, don't do that in your own shopping centre, wherever you came from. Like, why'd you come to London to do it? Why'd you come to tarnish our shopping centre? No, but I just generally feel like they should have kept that at home. Or I'm not sure how old the children were, right? But there's so many places that you could have done it in that one shopping centre.
Yeah, it's
Right?
true.
There's
yeah.
a car park that's darker. You know that you could have gone to the toilet and done it. Not being fun, they weren't really concerned about the children's safety because they clearly weren't paying attention to them.
That's
So
true.
you could
Paying
have taken
attention
that.
to their own pleasure.
You could have told those children to
Stay
sit
there.
down for 5 minutes. Mummy and daddy's coming back and go find yourself in the toilet. And then come back with a chocolate bar for them to be and go.
Hey,
Do you see what I mean?
man.
There's so many
Okay.
different ways. There's so
Alright.
many different ways around that situation that
She
they
sounds
could
like
have
you've
had a
done
bit
it
of.
before.
I know. What are you talking about?
They have to be telling us something.
No, never,
Don't lie now.
never, right? I'm like.
We
the
won't
fact
judge.
The fact that the child was there, the children were
That's the
there,
thing.
is actually really
Do you
disgusting.
think
Yeah, I
age is a
agree.
thing? Because I believe they were, how old were they?
They were like
20?
24,
Yeah,
24.
Yeah, 24,
Yeah,
25.
that's clearly immature.
And she was pregnant. She might have, been in that trimester where,
And,
you're horny.
I've been pregnant, right? And there's sometimes you really want something, get a chocolate bar.
Oh,
Get a chocolate bar.
that's the way.
And then hold it until you get like there's I
And
understand
have the
there's
other chocolate bar.
there's
wow. Sorry.
I'm just throwing it
Aye,
out.
sorry.
No, but I just don't understand how great the urge is for one, for you to do it publicly, and two, for you to do it with children. And if you want al fresco sex, right, go for it. But people generally do it in ways that is discreet.
Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? That's the general notion of it. It's just not in the middle of a shopping centre.
Ooh, any opinions on that then?
They're just trying to show off their sex game.
Maybe,
Can I make a little flip for it?
It's just unfortunate the kids were there, right?
Yeah, that's just.
That's the,
Because you said it was immature for them if they're like 24 or whatever. What if they were like two 60-year-olds? You walk past them and go, oh, that's so cute.
Nah, man.
They're
What?
Exactly, they're
They're
immature.
immature
They're immature.
60-year-olds.
No matter what their age they're at, they are
They're growing up
immature.
there, it's still immature.
Thank you.
Yeah, I agree with that point. No, but I just, I think what we, yeah.
I don't want to picture that.
Grandma?
Yeah, no, I think, yeah, the children. I can't get past the kids. That's my
Yeah.
mission.
Yeah.
So if the kids were not involved, then it's fine.
I wouldn't care so much. Do
It's
we
more
do it?
about.
You
oh,
wouldn't
it's
care
great.
as well.
Nah.
But you don't care in general, right?
No, he's chill, man. He's calm. He's like
Kids
whatever.
are there or the kids are not
He's
there.
like whatever. Don't matter.
Have sex.
Yeah, it's cool. It's all good.
No, as long as you teach them the right and wrongs, then I think it's okay.
Wait,
I mean,
the
no,
right
not
and wrongs
really
of what?
okay.
The
But
right-
if you can teach them to be very mature about it, like say as if one day you accidentally leave your door unlocked at home,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
And your son just comes in or door.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
Yeah, but
What are you
that,
gonna
you
do?
can explain that away, right? Because your door, that's accident. How do you actively explain away you
Pushed your
giving
child.
oral sex in a shop? What good and bad? What good can actually come of that? You're just teaching your child to have no discretion.
That's true.
The child might have needed to go to the toilet or something, man.
Exactly, it could have been an
Do you know what I
emergency.
mean? Might have been an
The other
emergency,
child
like-
could have been choking on something.
Yeah.
Mummy was.
I just cut what you said.
Bang bang!
And on that note,
Yo, Yeah, so on that note.
Guys, thank you very much for joining us on Men versus Women. Very interesting
Very
topics, very interesting games.
Oh my god.
You guys have been brilliant guests.
Yep.
Again, thank you very much for joining us. If you'd like to tell us again to remind the people what you do.
So you can find me at Marlon Jay Music. That's Jay. That's all my social media.
DMs.
Yeah, DMs. You mentioned
If
DMs.
you want me to serenade you, I'll do it privately, innit?
Wow.
Woo!
Okay, and for you, Beth, where can they find you again so they know?
You can find me on YouTube. My channel is literally Bethany Boateng. It's just all about my breast cancer journey that I'm currently going through at the
And
moment.
can I just say that's a brilliant. I've watched all your episodes and
thank
it's
you.
really
Okay,
inspiring.
well,
It's
like,
really good.
so
I don't need to cry.
inspiring.
I'm a bit blushing.
But I recommend you guys really watch it, and you
Yeah.
know it's a brilliant story. Make sure you. Actually, I forgot as well.
Oh, you
Brilliant
forgot
actor as well.
me.
Yeah, I forgot about you. I'm sorry.
It's alright, I forgive.
Okay.
Thank you guys for having me. I've had so much fun. It's
Yeah?
been interesting.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me as well. Yeah, make sure you like, make sure you share with your family and friends.
Subscribe.
Subscribe, exactly what she said. All the plugs will be underneath the video
Yes,
on YouTube.
Underneath.
Thank you very much for joining us, and I
Thank
hope you have a
you.
lovely week.
Mwah! Good
Thank
night.
you very much.